Part 5 is now in session. Where we last left off, after Part 4, I showed you The Departed. And so, let's go ahead and continue on from there. Saw this one in theaters back in July of last year. And this was a pretty good movie. I do also have the second and third Despicable Me movies on Blu-ray and Minions 2015 on DVD. I do plan on getting the first Despicable Me movie and Minions Rise of Gru. In which I actually used to have the first Despicable Me on DVD years ago, but I lost it. But I might get it back in my collection though. At least if it's the Blu-ray version. I don't have the European Gigolo yet, which I might get it soon. This movie was called The Devil's Advocate whenever it first came out, but on the physical media release, they removed the "the" and then just called it Devil's Advocate. Which, in terms of the two titles, I think I might call it by this title. I mean, and plus they're both the same thing, so... Well, they're almost the same thing, so... There's that. And now on to the first three Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies. And the first three are childhood favorites of mine. This is the best one out of the franchise. As for the long haul, however, I might rewatch it at this point. I saw it in theaters whenever it came out, and I used to like it, but as time went on, I just didn't like it anymore. But at the same time, though, I might give it a rewatch just to see if I still stand by that opinion. This is the only Pierce Brosnan James Bond movie I have. I don't have the other three. Now into the first three Die Hard films. And this is one of my all-time favorites. And before you ask, yes, I count this as a Christmas movie. Sequels, however, I haven't seen too much of. I do also have Live Free or Die Hard on DVD as well. And I don't have A Good Day to Die Hard. I also have this movie on VHS. This is one of my all-time favorites. Also have the first Divergent movie on Blu-ray. I'm now missing Allegiant. Back of this is blank, so I'm not going to bother showing it. Another movie I have on VHS. This movie and the sequel need long time rewatches. I also have Dolphin Tale 2 on Blu-ray. Saw this once before, but it needs a rewatch. I remember really liking it a lot, though. Back of this is also blank, so no point in showing it. I already showed this one, and I have How Stella Got Her Groove Back on VHS and X-Men on DVD. And I have these 3 on DVD as well. And I have Moulin Rouge and Planet of the Apes 2001 on DVD as well. This one's been on my watch list for quite some time. This one right here is Drop Dead Fred. This is one of Steven Spielberg's first movies. Yeah, this one is Dumb and Dumber. Classic movie. Oh. Excellent Christopher Nolan movie right here. And speaking of him, I know he turned 55 not too long ago, which happy belated 55th birthday to him. Go to director. Now into the E category, in which all the DVDs of movies that I have that start with the letter E are all going to be shown in this part. I think I've seen a little bit of this one years ago. This one is 8 Crazy Nights, which I actually didn't think is that bad, actually. I still defend that one. Someone wrote the name B Stone on the DVD disc, but it's mine now. One of my favorite Christmas movies of all time. And one of my favorite movies of all time in general. This needs a rewatch, however. If I remember correctly, this DVD is not a print. This movie needs a rewatch after so many years. And I have The Princess Diaries on both VHS and DVD. This special also needs a rewatch as well. I actually used to have the 2005 Hit Entertainment copy of it. But I don't know where it is. And as for that version from Hit Entertainment, that one doesn't have the Kermit the Frog introduction in it, but this version does. Blockbuster sticker day is April 22nd, 2007. Such a great movie. Yeah, I had to take this case very, a lot because the case was cracked and stuff. And, over here, the plastic was broken off, part of it. But DVD still works, though. Not bothering with the sequel. I'm gonna stick to the first one. And I had this movie on DVD as part of a triple feature with the sequels, Night at the Museum. Directed by Steven Soderbergh, who also later on directed the Ocean's trilogy. Love this movie to death. Disc 1, which has the 2002 20th anniversary re-release, and Disc 2, which has the original theatrical version, or the original theatrical release as it reads on the disc. This DVD is also out of print. Underrated one. Underrated one. I have both of these on DVD. I also have this movie on VHS, which is caseless. This is a Blockbuster exclusive DVD, and the Blockbuster date is November 6, 2007. This is the only A24 movie that I have. I don't have any of the others. Back of this is blank, so I'm not going to bother showing it. The Blockbuster sticker day is January 21st, 2011. I actually had to write it there because the actual date was faded out a little bit. I don't have the second or fourth Expendables films. Oh, hold on. Same thing, back of this is blank. This one's purchased from Blockbuster on March 2nd, 2009. You already know what I'm going to say at this point. And now it's the F category. Another movie that's been on my watch list. This is the only Fairly Odd Parents DVD that I own. I don't have any of the others. And now here's the last DVD, and then I'll stop here at this part. I will see you guys in part 6.